Hey guys, I'm super excited to introduce today's guest. He's a cybersecurity pro with a tons of experience, has written several amazing books on AI. Can't wait for you to hear his story and insight. Welcome to the show, Adeel.
Thank you for having me, Adnan. Thank you.
Yeah, Adeel, you've been in the cybersecurity for so long. Just walk us through your experience. How was it, and how long you've been here in Dubai?
Thank you for asking, and thank you for having me, Adnan. So I'm into this cybersecurity space for last 10 years, whereas IT for around 15 years. I started since 2010. Whereas Dubai, I came around 2015-ish, so it's like 10 years in the market. And like basically, my father used to run a computer training institute. Very early on, I was like experiencing computers, and I was working with computers. So computers and IT was there since the start. When I came here, I was just like I entered as a network engineer. But very early on, I decided to move and my expertise and a sub area, you can say that, in IT as a cybersecurity. So I did some of the certifications, and that's how it transitioned to cybersecurity overall. And from that time, cybersecurity and AI, that's my passion, and that's what I'm doing. Just to add little, that I started like writing books. So I'm doing some research. My doctorate is going on related to books. Like I have written two books, but the first book has two editions. So that's what it is. Plus, I'm like speaking in like keynotes or firesides or some of the interviews like this. So that's what my journey is. Thank you.
We will definitely talk about your books. Obviously, those are amazing, and I really want to. I'm looking forward for this, but I really want to find out where are you working right now, and how does it? How do you work within this MENA group, MENA region?
Yeah, so I'm working with my association is with few companies, but majorly full time working with Keystrike. That's basically a
Key
cybersecurity
strike.
vendor.
Okay.
Yeah, and they have a very amazing product which is to stop the APTs, advanced persistent threats, and lateral movement to it. So it stops lateral movement. So that's the the cybersecurity vendor. It's an Iceland based vendor where I'm full time engaged with.
Guys, when we talk about the cybersecurity, I really want to find out what is cybersecurity, but people don't know actually about like how does it work and why do we need you guys?
Yeah, so I would say that the definition. If you talk about the definition itself as the audience, so security is security, right? To secure anything, that can be physical security also, right? You have the locks on your doors,
Yeah.
but the cyber basically means digital. So anything which is related to digital, and that obviously requires security, that's cybersecurity. And you ask why we need it? Because with every other sector or vertical of IT, we need to secure it. So
We need
we
to
are
secure
talking
it.
about wireless, we need to have wireless security. We are talking about AI, we need AI security. We are talking about quantum, we need quantum security. We are talking about Web 3.0, we need Web 3.0 security. So security is everywhere, and cyber security is not going anywhere. So why? Because as I said, that with every other vertical which will be coming in future also, we need to secure that vertical. So till the time the digital is there, there is cybersecurity. There will be cybersecurity.
So you have recently traveled to San Francisco in our RSA conference, right? Where you got chance to speak to them. What was all about? How was the experience?
Thank you for asking this question. So I was, with there's a company called Kindo. That's basically a autonomous infrastructure company, which is like AI native, and basically that company is solving the problems which I had discussed in my book. So as a use case, that Kindo or Kindo type AI native applications and products can solve those issues. I was invited there, so I took part, and it was a great opportunity. It was so much fun
I
to
saw this on
participate.
LinkedIn. There lots of pictures and the videos were
Exactly,
there. Yes.
exactly. So that was like it was a short trip just for RSA, and I was participating in some speaking slots there in firesides and signing of the books and all. So
That's
it
good.
was great experience.
All right, that's a good overview about San Francisco. I really want to find out about the region, that MENA region, especially that what are the common mistakes we are like they are doing it about regarding cybersecurity.
Yeah, I got you. So I'm meeting so many organizations here in this MENA region overall, especially the Gulf or GCC part of it. So I would say that majorly that's the approach difference. That here the companies need to be more in a proactive way.
Proactive, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Instead of reactive, so reactive is something which is like post to incident.
Yeah, yeah,
They are trying to
exactly.
do
We have
something.
to be okay.
So if just a little bit approach difference, if you being like a little proactive, that would help you enhance your cybersecurity and overall business outcomes.
With this, I have another question regarding the companies. How do you ensure and make sure that the cyber security and support businesses goes without becoming a blocker or anything? How does it work?
So Adnan, basically, that's a great question first of all, because cybersecurity is not a IT problem. It's just a business problem. So we have to look in that way. So innovation is again great, but every playground have referees, right? So you should have some regulations, to control.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I always say that please take cybersecurity issues to your boardrooms. You can get the answers from there. It's much better. It's not an IT issue. It's a overall business issue which we need to take care. Sometime I have really done this practice that if it's a public company, that I crunched their numbers from their website, and I came to like just doing the overall calculation that what per minute downtime can impact their
Their
businesses.
businesses,
So
yes.
just try to understand that, like if you are saying 100K for example for a solution, it's like sometimes it's minutes of their business,
Yeah,
right? Not
exactly.
even hours, not
Yeah.
even days. So just think from that point of view, that if there is a downtime, can you afford that, right?
Yeah.
So I would repeat this: it's a business problem, not a IT problem.
All right. So have you ever met somebody like this, that it happened with them and then they call you for security?
Exactly. So that happens a lot, that like organizations treated very low priority, or I would say that in other words, they say that there's a phrase that you don't need it until something bad happens, right? It's just like insurance.
Yeah, exactly.
So again, you have to think from a proactive approach, that I need to like from all the verticals I need to secure them before you can say publish on the internet, or because internet is a really wild word, or I would say that securing all your verticals. And the problem is that data is not in one place now, right? Data is everywhere. So that also need to be like taken care for, that we need to save all the verticals.
Out of curiosity, we just like I received a message that there was a downtime on the Mondays in one of the companies. So is it like linked to this somewhere?
Yeah, true.
Some of the
It
things
can
there
be. It can
on
be
the
like
Mondays, like it's several occasions it happened.
true, true. It can definitely happen that that if it's like some cyber attacks, and the internet is full of stories, news,
Yes,
and everything.
exactly.
And frankly speaking, it's not only for the enterprises or some crucial organizations. I give you example. That's a very relevant example to you, because you are a senior librarian. You know that UK library got breached.
Yeah, exactly.
So up now, UK library, like, who would assume they
Who
are
would
not a
is
finance
nobody will
institute, they are not a
exactly.
bank, right?
Yeah,
But they got hit, and now gaining that data again,
it's a
you are
big
librarian,
challenge now.
like
Yeah,
it
exactly,
will take months and months. It's
exactly.
millions of
Right.
euros and pounds for them to get that data back. So they are ready to pay.
Oh
So
yes. So
no
it's
no
better.
vertical is secure. No
Oh,
vertical is,
nobody
you can
is.
say, like left out.
Since you're talking about that librarian, obviously I'm a librarian, so really want to know about those books. That what are the books that you have written, and what are the names of that, and most importantly, why how did you get chance or idea to write a book?
Thank you so very much. Actually, in start, some of my colleagues were coming to me for like reviews of the books and collaboration that we can do something. And it's the same time I was doing my doctorate. So during my doctorate, obviously doctorate is a very hard topic. It takes your own research and a lot of time. So that's already like going on. But meanwhile, I said that the same topic or a similar topic I can write in the book, because I would not say book writing is easy, but I would say that as per the research as a doctorate, it's a little bit easy work. Why? Because first of all, the academic writing is totally different. It's very difficult. And number two, the books. So I would say secondary research also. You can take advantage of it. Whereas in the research, you have to do primary research, that you have to do the research by your own self.
Exactly.
So that's why the first book was the AI transformation of SOC. First of all, my idea was to that how to simplify cybersecurity.
Exactly, because the authors are always struggling with, and they initiate, how they do initiate, but they never end that book. So how does it how
True. Exactly. So it was like a fun ride. It was difficult. Like I came with multiple chapters, and then the you can say the backbone was created, and then I was adding, and the more stuff what I was thinking about that particular chapter, particular topic. So the first book was AI transformation. That how AI can help in simplifying cybersecurity. I would
so
say.
AI help you in writing the book then? Did AI help you in writing
Yeah.
the
So
book?
so
Yes.
I would say that sometimes for reiterating a sentence, it definitely help.
Okay.
So but you cannot give a topic to like ask, because that's not Adeel writing, right?
Yeah,
That's AI generated text is different. Yes, but I would definitely say that to reiterate the same things which I am asking, it really helped me to reiterate it. And obviously then I'm humanizing it, I'm making it in my own tone, how I talk,
Yeah, exactly.
because that's like my personal brand and my personal name is associated with that book. So it was tough. AI helped me, but just for the reiteration, you can say that.
Okay, all right. So since you have written lots of books, how many books you have written, and what are the recent project that you are working in?
Yeah, so like I have not written too much books. That was only the first book and the second edition of that book, and one more book which is this one, the AI in Us. So that's
AI in us.
exactly that's
Not
the
US. It's written AI and us.
yeah. So it's about the ethical choices,
All right.
that how it is interfacing human element into AI, and how AI can take advantage of this. That we can discuss later. But for that first book, the second iteration which I did, so it was like in September there was the first edition, and in April there was second edition, which you can buy from Amazon also. So it's AI transformation of SOC and SecOps. These are basically, just for the audience, that this is it's a SOC is a security operations center. It's a center from where the analysts, cybersecurity guys, are looking for the logs and any misbehaviors or anything malicious, and they are trying to stop it. So that's the basically center, security operations center. So overall cybersecurity is huge, right? So if I go in that direction, how to simplify cybersecurity using AI or something, that will be a huge topic. That's why I drill down to only like minimize it to only security operations centers.
So guys, you will be able to buy this because I will give you a link or something so that you can easily buy on Amazon. It's available on the Amazon. All right.
And to answer the part of that, what projects I'm working, so my doctorate is still going on, and I can expect this book's next iteration to be somewhere in 2026 next year, because actually the AI is moving so fast, so things goes obsolete very quickly. So that's why we need to also irritate the books and all
Exactly.
with the same pace.
All right. So AI is something that you have to keep on learning. That what's it's something that we can't just say that we have learned, or we are just looking for what is the future of this now.
It's just a very broad topic, but overall, for AI, like you have to be on the edge, because or not only AI, overall technology. If you are in that sector, it's always changing. It's always moving fast. So you need to be on the edge.
Adil, when we are talking about your book, it says AI and us. So can you tell us about what are the takeaways of this book?
Yeah, so basically, AI in terms of the ethical problems. Because when we are talking about AI is something which is taking decisions, on behalf of us.
All right.
So it's
Yeah.
it's intellectual, that's why it's artificial intelligence. So it's all about intellectual things. So the ethical questions is a big question which is always with AI. Whenever we talk about AI, the next question is that what are the ethical limits? Is it ethical or not? So the boundaries are like, there is no line as of now. I would say governments and authorities are trying to build it, and sometimes overbuilding it also. Just now in last economical summit, Elon Musk was saying that thing that if there are if the game field is full of referrals, then where you will play,
We
right?
will play, yeah, exactly.
So there should be like one referral or two there should not be like the game field is full of, so the balance, I would say. And then you have other areas also. You have geopolitical areas, you have biasness, so just to give you example that deep seek is from China, and if you ask deep seek anything related to China politics, it will not answer, right? So the biasness is there. Then geopolitics, then there is accountability. That's a big thing, because for example, back to cybersecurity, if in cybersecurity a decision is made by AI, who is accountable,
Who's accountable? Yeah,
right?
exactly.
So
Yes.
the authorities, like, who will be caught, from the authorities side. So it's a like responsible AI, the ethical side of AI. It's just a big topic, and we have just scratched the surface.
Adil, since we are talking about the ethical journey, now I see a lot of parents, they are super reluctant about posting their child's pictures on online. How do you see this?
Yeah, so we need to be, we can say, like, proactive on this part, or super concern on this area. But it's totally up to that parent, up to that family, that how they look into it. There are lots of deep fakes nowadays, so we cannot stop that, because obviously when you are feeding these image just like this one, into the system, they can create anything like nowadays, and it's very hard to stop. I would say that the AI builders, AI model creators need to also take care of these boundaries, or ethical rails, I would say, to create some boundary around it. But it's really difficult.
So
And
parents should not be on the online at all. We will not be on. We won't be using, or parents won't be using their social media at all.
it's
What do
all
you say?
about privacy concerns. But if I ask you, then what's your take on this, what you would say?
So we will always be like reluctant, but we can't live
Exactly.
without the social
True, it
media.
need to be like a
Actually,
balance, you
yeah,
would say,
we can't live
like
without this social
100%.
media. So we really
100%.
want to do it something,
True.
but
Yeah.
more of a
Exactly. And there are always other ways, it's not always about that, posting a picture or posting a video. Like, it can be something audio in a podcast, or something. But as I said, that all depend on that particular individual, what he thinks and how he thinks. But privacy is a big concern when we are talking about these topics.
Also, the UAE has some regulations and privacy regarding this online framework
For children
for
especially, you are
children's.
right, you are right. I have also
Yeah,
read that. Always, UA is always, on the
ahead. It's
forefront of on
obviously.
all these, especially the privacy things, and especially for the children's. Online is a very very very
Yeah,
wild world, you can say that.
yeah, yeah.
So salute to UA government on this.
So that's another question that, let's think about it. Let's imagine a world where AI runs our cybersecurity. Uh, where do the human fit in this? How does it, like? How do you feel?
Yeah, so let's zoom out a little and talk about that AI is taking our jobs, and that is the reality today. As per the report, which I was like very credible report, they were saying that around 5 million jobs are already replaced
Oh,
in the whole world. So 4 to 5 million. That was the number which I read. So 1 point something for US, 1 point something for for China, and 650 something k in India. So and the bigger sectors are like customer service, your IT technical support, which can be like softwares can be can the errors and other stuffs can be mitigated by these solutions. Then you have the logistics and warehousing. These the automations are there. So these are like top 3 4 areas where it's getting replaced. So the same impact come to cybersecurity also. But I would say that cybersecurity is obviously we are talking about security, so we need to have some boundaries again, and human need to be the decision maker, right? Because we cannot rely 100% on cybersecurity,
Exactly. Yes, that's what I
right?
was thinking.
Exactly, because as I mentioned earlier, that who is accountable if AI is taking decisions, so the regulations and those referees need to
They
take
will
care.
become, yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
they need to
That's
take
what
care.
we. I was thinking. Okay,
Exactly.
why? What will happen?
True,
Then,
true. So human element will be there.
Human
Obviously, the roles will be different. Like the SOC analyst will not be SOC analyst. He will be more into decision making. His time will be saved. He don't need to stare the screen at 24/7. So his priority and his decision making capabilities will increase.
will
So I
increase.
always say that so in schools and in other stuffs also, like this need to be the forefront, that decision making capability need to be increased.
Increase.
Because via
That's what the
debates.
AI is doing. Yeah,
No, I mean exactly.
helping us.
So the repetitive tasks can be taken care by AI.
Exactly.
Just now, one of the biggest creator of like AI model, I will not name it. He said that 50% of low scale white collar job will be replaced. It's just a big number.
Big
It's a big
number.
number.
Big
So
number.
we need to be on the edge. We need to learn AI so that we are taking advantage of AI. I always say that I was listening to a podcast, and very great analogy on that point, that industrial revolution changed, or you would say that replaces human biceps.
Okay. Yeah.
Like,
So they
because
will not
farmers
be
were
able to. Yeah,
farming
exactly.
from hands and all, and then industrial revolution comes, all the machineries and everything,
Yes.
and now artificial intelligence is all about intelligence. So what human has biceps and intelligence, and
Yes.
then the emotions and other stuff, which obviously AI cannot take from us. But that era took the biceps, and this era is taking the intelligence part. So we need to be like, human element will always be required. We will have more time in future, but we need to be reluctant, and we need to be on the edge. We need to learn fast, we need to change fast, and it applies to everyone, even I would say the IT gurus.
All right. Since you're talking about learning, so lots of students must be looking or watching this podcast. So, what are the first steps that do you think that we should initiate, and to how quickly we can learn this?
So there are so many amazing courses out there. You can go to LinkedIn Learning, you can check on YouTube, you can check on Udemy. So Coursera, there are like so many courses available. Many of them are free on AI, and and again, you can take advantage of AI applications also to learn AI.
To AI. Okay.
Exactly. So just ask ChatGPT, for example, that I
How
need,
we can
like,
start?
exactly, or explain AI as I'm 5 year old.
Oh yes.
you know.
As we are approaching towards the innovation in the future, so how do you think about the smart city now? What are the top priorities for cybersecurity?
Yeah, good question. So, in terms of cybersecurity, like, if I would say that, building a smart city, I think the major priority will be the moving parts, the big moving parts, which is the IoT and OT part. Because, obviously, if it's a smart city, then there will be like a lot of OT environment or OT frameworks, SCADAs,
Yes.
PCIs, and IoTs and all. So that need to be taken care, and that the priority will be IoT based cybersecurity solutions need to be in place, because OT is a big part where not everybody is paying attention too much, as they are doing an IT part. So sometimes it's neglected. Why? Because they have legacy operating systems, old operating systems running there, but that need to be the main focus.
So
Secondly, I
will
would
they be able to switch on to that new adopt? Will they be able to adopt very quickly with this?
it's tough. It's
It's
tough
tough.
because again, their vendors are not making new products, or if they even they have, uh, they are like very difficult to change. So as we are talking about new smart cities, or the smart cities of the future in the
Yeah.
innovation term, they need to think from that, first as a first priority, that as we are building new stuff, we need to be like cybersecurity focused,
Okay.
right? This
Right.
is number one. Number two, I would say the zero trust architecture. So everything need to be like zero trust. Zero trust means zero trust, that you are not trusting anyone, including your own devices, including on your own hardwares and softwares and solutions. So I think these factors need to be in place.
Since we are talking about the technology, do you really think the digital future, what we look at it, that the digital future will be able to help everyone? Like how we'll get the benefit out of this?
So I would say that AI can help us a lot in all these directions. So it's like AI has so many use cases in all the sectors, I would say, uh, not limited to cybersecurity or AI, or what we are talking today. Any sector, I remember this Google CEO's approach, that he said that this is the moment, the AI is like electricity, it will change everything. So we will have co-pilots with everyone. Just imagine a doctor is doing some operation, and there are some AI assistants on the machines, in form of robots and all, which are helping him to work. So AI is not the pilot, but AI will be the co-pilot.
So
So it's like
co-pilot,
that.
then it's not controlling us. We are the one who control.
Exactly,
All right.
exactly, exactly. That's what the is the positive side. But
We always think that it's a like nightmare for us that AI will be controlling us. Then
so it's future is uncertain, nobody knows what will happen. But in a positive side, what I feel that the future will look like is that AI will be just a co-pilot, and they are helping us. We are sitting at the beach, and they are doing our work, for example. So it will save cost, it will save our time, and it will boost our efficiencies a lot.
as you have worked in KSA and UAE, the Gulf region, what unique cybersecurity challenges do you think that does the Gulf faces that the West doesn't know about it?
Yeah, so majorly the problems are the same, but there's like two three factors which we need to take care of. First is the that we are in this Gulf region, especially we are in a hyper growth stage.
Okay. Yes.
So mashallah, we are progressing, we are improving, we are building stuff so immediately, so fastly. So like obviously as we grow fast, challenges are more, right? So that need to be taken care for, which is like in a normal world where they are not increasing so fastly, or they are just on a normal pace, that's not there. Number two is the regulations internally. That need to be taken care for data sovereignty. Is your data is moving out or not? Like cloud adoption and all that stuff, because they are a little bit different on the west side when I'm working there. So that data sovereignty is a big topic, and if data is residing there or is going out, so regulations, local regulations, plus moving really fast.
Which
I
is
would say
UAE
that
and KSA doing it
100%,
already.
100%.
Adil, as you're part of the Global Council for Responsible AI and Global Alliance for Artificial Intelligence, uh, what is the responsible AI
Yeah,
does?
so that's a good question. Basically, it's again talking about the guardrails, the boundaries of AI, because as AI is improving so fast, we need to have some regulations in effect. So these organizations, these associations are helping and to create those guardrails, I would say. But we need to be very much caution on this. As I quoted Elon Musk's thing, that he was saying that if a playing ground is full of referees, we cannot play. So at least there should be a balance between innovation plus the ethical side, which is or you can say the responsible AI or the regulations, or so there should be a balance.
So there'll be global regulations.
It would be obviously there will be some global and there will be some regional also.
Regional
So when AI is booming like anything, there need to be some guardrails. You cannot ask AI to tell me how to build a some weapon, or create a cybersecurity virus, or some ransomware. So there should be some boundaries to it.
All right. It's really good that we are chatting about this. That I had a question that I was thinking that since you are in the technology thing, that how do you manage burnout? Sometimes don't you feel that you are just keep on doing some certification, and every now and then you're keeping yourself almost alive in this? How do you?
True. So that's a big thing. You have, as I said so many times, you have to be on the edge.
It's quite
So
a
there are-
stress. Actually.
Exactly. Doing the certifications, doing the right stuff, but to some balance, and then you have your family and everything. So it's really tough. But I try to take small breaks. You would say, that refreshes me a lot. Here and there. It's very easy to commute from Dubai, from UAE especially. So just a small breaks, 5 days, 10 days. So that keeps me motivated. And then when you spend so many of money, when you spend so much of money, you are like into that, I need to make more.
That's a good one. People must be watching this podcast and they really want to know about what exactly do you do. How do you answer them?
Yeah, so I would say that if I need to explain a 5-year-old that what we do, we try to secure the world. We are
That's a good one. Yes.
securing. Cybersecurity is all about securing, and AI is enhancing those procedures, those steps, and amplifying what we are saying, and it's helping to achieve our goals.
All right, Adeel, it's a very good, interesting talking to you. Let's switch gears now. I will give you two options. You have to select one. Let's start with tea or coffee.
I would say coffee.
A morning person or a night owl?
A majorly morning person, not other than weekends.
Reading books or watching documentaries?
Both. I love reading on Kindle. Plus, I watch documentaries on Netflix and Amazon Prime.
That's great. Mac or a window?
A Mac.
iPhone or Android?
iPhone.
Dark mode or light?
Dark mode.
Save everything or inbox zero?
No, I love to save everything.
Okay. Pen test or risk assessment?
Oh man, it's a difficult one.
It's a difficult.
I would say pen test.
Okay. Detection on prevention?
Prevention. Yes.
On-prem or cloud?
That's again a difficult one. So
Which one is
usually
free?
on cloud, but if it's sensitive organizations, then on premises.
Online course or classroom training?
I would say old school classroom training.
Classroom training. Notion or Apple Notes?
Apple Notes.
Keyboard shortcuts or mouse clicks?
Keyboard shortcuts.
Plan it out or drive right in?
Plan it out.
Solo focus or team brainstorming?
Team brainstorming. 100% team brainstorming.
Okay. So Adeel, it was lovely talking to you.
Pleasure, Adnan. Pleasure.
Really loved the way. I guess my audience will like it. We came to know so much about you, about the AI, and how the region is progressing overall. If you could leave a lasting message to the audience, what do you think? What it will be?
I would say help others, be gentle, and please try to be, learning fast, be a fast learner, and ethical.
Ethical as well. Yes. So guys, please subscribe to this channel and make sure you hit the like button, and we'll meet again. Yes,
For sure,
Adeel?
for sure.
You'll be here. All right. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.